Imagine finding a tiny 10-cent coin hidden inside an old coin jar, forgotten collection, or even loose change, only to discover that collectors have been fighting over similar coins for astonishing amounts of money. Sounds unbelievable? That's exactly why today's video is so shocking. In this video, we're revealing 3 Australia 10-cent coins that most people completely ignore. These coins look ordinary. They don't look like treasure. They don't look rare. And that's exactly what makes their story so incredible. For years, people have accidentally spent them, lost them, and overlooked them without realizing what they might be holding. But today, we're uncovering the hidden history, the secret features, the collector demand, and the auction market attention behind these mysterious coins. And trust me, the final coin on today's list left even experienced collectors stunned. So before you throw your old Australian coins aside, watch this video until the very end, because one small detail could completely change the way you look at your collection forever. This is True Coin Value, bringing you fresh rare coin discoveries every day. Now let's begin our countdown of the 3 most fascinating Australia 10-cent hidden treasures that collectors can't stop talking about. Coin number 1. Before we reveal one of the most unbelievable Australian coin discoveries collectors have been talking about, I want you to imagine something for a moment. What if an ordinary-looking 10-cent coin sitting forgotten in an old jar, hidden in a drawer, or mixed with everyday change could actually be one of the most talked-about treasures in the collecting world? Today's first coin is exactly the kind of coin that causes hearts to race at auctions and makes experienced collectors stop and take a second look. At first glance, it appears completely ordinary. Most people would spend it without a thought. Many have probably done exactly that. But hidden within this small Australian 10-cent piece is a story of rarity, mystery, collector obsession, and a level of attention that few modern circulating coins ever achieve. This is the fascinating 1968 Australia 10 cents green dots coin in very fine condition. And trust me, you will want to stay until the end of this segment, because the auction results connected with this coin have shocked many collectors and continue to fuel intense interest across the market. To understand why this coin captures so much attention, we need to travel back to the late 1960 SL. Australia had only recently embraced decimal currency. The nation was adjusting to a new monetary system, and millions of decimal coins were being produced to meet public demand. Among these new coins was the Australian 10-cent piece, a denomination that quickly became familiar to Australians everywhere. The year 1968 represented an important period in Australia's decimal coinage history. Production was continuing at significant levels, and these coins entered circulation across the country. For most people, the 1968 Australia 10-cent coin was simply money. But decades later, careful examination by dedicated collectors revealed that certain examples displayed unusual characteristics that set them apart from ordinary pieces. Over time, these unusual specimens gained a reputation among specialists and became the focus of intense collecting interest. What was once pocket change slowly transformed into a sought-after treasure. Now let's take a closer look at the beautiful design of this remarkable coin. On the obverse, or front side, we find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions: Elizabeth II, Australia, along with the year, 1968. The portrait reflects Australia's connection to the Commonwealth and remains one of the most recognized designs in Australian coinage history. Turning the coin over to the reverse side, we see one of Australia's most iconic wildlife symbols. A magnificent lyrebird dominates the design. The bird's spectacular tail feathers create an elegant and instantly recognizable image that has become famous among collectors around the world. Below and around the design appears the denomination, 10 cents. The artwork is detailed, balanced, and unmistakably Australian. Even decades after its release, the design continues to impress collectors with its beauty and craftsmanship. Now let's examine the technical details that serious collectors always want to know. This Australian 10-cent coin was struck using cupro nickel. Its composition consists of 75% copper, 25% nickel. The coin has an official weight of approximately 5.65 grams. Its diameter measures approximately 23.60 millimeters. The thickness is approximately 1.80 millimeters. The edge of the coin is milled, providing both security and a distinctive appearance. These specifications helped create a durable coin capable of surviving decades in circulation while maintaining much of its original detail. Now we arrive at the section that makes collectors pay attention. The feature associated with the famous green dots variety has generated fascination among Australian coin enthusiasts for years. What makes this coin so intriguing is that many people can look directly at one and completely miss what experienced collectors are searching for. The distinguishing characteristics are subtle. You need patience. You need careful observation. And sometimes you need magnification. Because of this, examples have reportedly remained unnoticed in collections and accumulations for decades. That hidden nature is exactly what fuels the excitement. Collectors love discoveries. Collectors love mysteries. And coins that require a trained eye often develop legendary reputations within the hobby. The 1968 green dots example has become one of those conversation pieces that sparks immediate interest whenever it appears among knowledgeable collectors. Rarity is one thing, collector demand is another. When both come together, remarkable things can happen. The 1968 Australia 10 cents green dots coin has attracted attention because collectors actively search for examples displaying the characteristics associated with this variety. Finding one is exciting. Finding one with attractive preservation is even more exciting. And finding one in very fine condition can generate significant interest among buyers who appreciate both rarity and historical importance. Demand remains strong because collectors enjoy pursuing coins that many members of the public overlook. There is also a sense of challenge attached to the hunt. Not everyone can identify these pieces immediately. That challenge creates excitement, and excitement often drives collector interest for years. Now comes the moment many viewers have been waiting for. After decades of circulation, discovery, study, and collector attention, this remarkable 1968 Australia 10 cents green dots coin in very fine condition has been associated with auction market values, reaching approximately $143,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A small Australian 10-cent coin that many people would never suspect could attract attention at levels that leave collectors stunned. Auction prices can vary depending on authenticity, market conditions, demand, provenance, and buyer competition, but this figure demonstrates why the coin continues to capture headlines among enthusiasts. For many collectors, the possibility that such a coin could remain unnoticed somewhere today only adds to the excitement. If you search through old Australian coins, never rush. Take your time. Study every detail carefully. Use proper lighting. Use magnification when necessary. Learn the characteristics that distinguish collectible varieties from ordinary circulation pieces. Most importantly, avoid cleaning coins. Many collectors unknowingly reduce a coin's desirability by attempting to polish or clean it. Preserving original surfaces is often one of the most important factors in maintaining collector appeal. Knowledge remains one of the most valuable tools any collector can possess. The 1968 Australia 10 cents green dots coin reminds us that extraordinary stories can hide within ordinary objects. What appears to be a simple coin may actually represent a fascinating piece of Australian numismatic history. Its unusual characteristics, collector recognition, rarity, and remarkable auction attention have transformed it into one of the most talked-about Australian 10-cent pieces among enthusiasts. And the most exciting part? There are still people who have never checked their old collections carefully. There are still forgotten coin jars waiting to be examined. And there are still discoveries being made. Don't go anywhere because the next coin in today's countdown takes the mystery, rarity, and excitement to an even higher level. And if you enjoy hidden treasure stories like these, remember that True Coin Value brings you fresh coin discoveries and collector insights every day. Next up. Now we move to the second coin in today's incredible countdown, and what you're about to see proves that some of the most fascinating treasures in the coin collecting world are hiding in plain sight. Imagine receiving a handful of change, dropping it into a drawer, and completely forgetting about it. Years pass. The coin sits unnoticed, untouched, and ignored. Then one day, someone takes a closer look and discovers that what appeared to be an ordinary Australian 10-cent coin is actually one of the most talked-about pieces among collectors. That is exactly why today's second coin has generated so much excitement. This is the Australia 10 cents 2005 brown spots coin in very fine condition. At first glance, many people overlook it. Some even mistake its appearance for simple wear or aging. Others spend it without hesitation. But knowledgeable collectors understand that certain examples have attracted remarkable attention and have become the subject of discussions throughout the collecting community. The most surprising part is that many of these coins may still be sitting unnoticed in collections, jars, boxes, and forgotten containers across Australia and beyond. And when the full story is revealed, you'll understand why collectors become so excited whenever one appears. To truly appreciate this fascinating coin, we need to travel back to the year 2005. Australia's decimal currency system had already become an established part of everyday life. Millions of coins circulated through shops, businesses, banks, and households every single day. The Australian 10-cent denomination remained one of the most commonly used coins in the country. It passed through countless hands, facilitating daily transactions and becoming a familiar sight for Australians everywhere. Because so many 10-cent coins were produced and circulated, most people assumed there was nothing particularly special about them. Yet history has repeatedly shown that certain coins managed to stand apart from the crowd. Years later, attentive collectors began paying closer attention to specific examples displaying unusual visual characteristics. What initially seemed insignificant gradually attracted curiosity. Curiosity turned into interest. Interest turned into demand. And demand transformed this seemingly ordinary coin into a remarkable conversation piece within collecting circles. Today, the 2005 brown spots coin continues to capture attention from enthusiasts who appreciate unusual and distinctive pieces. Now let's take a closer look at the design that makes this coin instantly recognizable. On the obverse, or front side, we find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The inscriptions surrounding the portrait include Elizabeth II, Australia, and the year 2005. The portrait reflects Australia's rich numismatic heritage and serves as an important symbol of the nation's coinage history. The craftsmanship remains elegant and highly detailed, even after years of circulation. Turning the coin over to the reverse side, we discover one of Australia's most beloved coin designs. The magnificent lyre bird proudly occupies the center of the reverse. Known for its extraordinary tail feathers and unique beauty, the lyre bird has become one of the most iconic images ever featured on Australian decimal currency. The denomination appears prominently as 10 cents. The detailed artwork creates a striking visual appearance that collectors continue to admire decades after its release. The combination of artistic elegance and national symbolism gives this coin lasting appeal. For collectors who appreciate technical details, let's examine the physical characteristics of this coin. The 2005 Australian 10-cent coin was struck using cupronickel. Its metal composition consists of 75% copper, 25% nickel. The official weight is approximately 5.65 grams. The diameter measures approximately 23.60 millimeters. The thickness is approximately 1.80 millimeters. The coin features a milled edge, providing durability and helping preserve the design through years of circulation. These specifications have remained a defining characteristic of Australia's 10-cent denomination and contribute to its long-lasting quality. Now we arrive at the part of the story that has generated enormous curiosity among collectors. The feature commonly associated with the brown spots variety has made this coin particularly intriguing. Many people see these distinctive characteristics and assume they are unimportant. That assumption has caused countless coins to be ignored. Some have been spent. Some have been forgotten. Some have remained hidden in old collections for years. Yet experienced collectors understand that unusual visual characteristics often become the focus of intense interest. The brown spot's appearance creates an instantly recognizable talking point among enthusiasts. Its distinctive nature separates it from countless ordinary examples. Collectors enjoy coins that tell a story. They enjoy coins that spark conversations. And they especially enjoy coins that can be easily overlooked by the general public. That combination of mystery and recognition has helped elevate the status of this fascinating 2005 issue. One of the most powerful forces in the coin market is collector demand. When collectors begin searching for specific coins, the excitement surrounding those pieces can grow dramatically. The Australia 10 cents, 2005. Brown Spot's coin has attracted attention because enthusiasts continue to discuss and seek examples displaying the characteristics associated with this variety. The challenge of locating desirable specimens adds another layer of excitement. Finding one is rewarding. Finding one preserved in very fine condition is even more appealing. Collectors appreciate examples that retain strong details while still reflecting their historical journey through circulation. The combination of recognition, scarcity within collector circles, and ongoing interest has helped maintain attention around this coin. Many enthusiasts continue searching through old collections hoping to uncover one for themselves. And every discovery adds another chapter to the coin's fascinating story. Now we come to the moment everyone has been waiting for. After years of collector interest, growing recognition, and remarkable auction attention, examples of the Australia 10 cents 2005 Brown Spot's coin in very fine condition have been associated with market values reaching approximately $74,000. Take a moment to think about that. An Australian 10-cent coin. A coin that many people might overlook. A coin that could potentially sit unnoticed among ordinary change. Yet it has attracted attention at levels that continue to amaze collectors. Auction results can vary based on authentication, condition, buyer demand, market conditions, and other factors. But this reported figure explains why collectors remain so fascinated by this coin. For many enthusiasts, it represents the ultimate hidden treasure story. A small coin with a reputation far larger than its size. If you are searching through Australian coins, patience is your greatest advantage. Never rush. Carefully examine every coin under strong lighting. Study the details. Compare examples. Learn the characteristics that collectors watch for. Knowledge often separates ordinary finds from exciting discoveries. Another important rule is to avoid cleaning coins. Even gentle cleaning can affect a coin's collector appeal. Preserving the coin in its natural state is generally the safest approach. Store coins properly using holders or albums designed for long-term preservation. The better protected your collection remains, the greater its potential appeal to future collectors. The Australia 10 cents 2005 Brown Spot's coin proves that remarkable treasures can exist where few people think to look. What appears ordinary at first glance may hold a story filled with mystery, collector fascination, and extraordinary attention. Its distinctive appearance, growing reputation, strong collector interest, and memorable auction history have made it one of the most intriguing Australian 10-cent coins discussed by enthusiasts. Somewhere today, forgotten coin jars remain unopened. Old collections remain unchecked. Drawers remain filled with coins that have not been examined in years. And that possibility is what makes coin collecting so exciting, because the next great discovery could already be waiting. Stay with us because the final coin in today's countdown is even more astonishing, and its story may completely change the way you look at Australian 10-cent coins forever. And remember, true coin value brings you fresh coin discoveries, hidden treasures, rare coin stories, and exciting collector updates every single day. Next up, and now we have arrived at the final coin in today's incredible countdown. If you thought the previous coins were surprising, prepare yourself, because this next coin has become one of the most fascinating hidden treasures among Australian 10-cent pieces. This is the kind of coin that can sit unnoticed for years. It can remain hidden in an old collection. It can be forgotten inside a coin album. It can even be mixed with ordinary circulation coins, while people walk right past it without realizing what they are seeing. Yet for collectors who know exactly what to look for, this coin has become a source of excitement, curiosity, and endless discussion. Today we are talking about the Australia 10 cents 1981 both sides silver shade coin in extra fine condition. At first glance it appears to be another ordinary Australian decimal coin, but appearances can be deceiving. Because hidden beneath its seemingly familiar look is a combination of characteristics that have attracted tremendous attention among collectors. And when we finally reveal the market value later in this segment, you may never look at an old Australian 10-cent coin the same way again. Every remarkable coin begins with a story. And the story of the 1981 Australian 10-cent coin starts during a fascinating period in Australia's decimal currency history. By 1981, decimal coinage had become deeply established throughout the nation. Millions of Australians handled coins every day without giving them much thought. The 10-cent denomination had become one of the workhorses of Australian commerce. It moved through shops. It passed through banks. It traveled across cities and towns. It changed hands countless times. For most people, a 10-cent coin was simply money. Nothing more. Nothing less. But history has shown that certain coins eventually develop a reputation that elevates them far beyond their face value. Over time, collectors began paying attention to specific 1,981 examples displaying an unusually attractive silver shade appearance on both sides. This distinctive look helped separate certain examples from ordinary pieces. What started as simple curiosity soon became serious collector interest. As awareness grew, more enthusiasts began searching for these coins. And as demand increased, so did the excitement surrounding them. Today, the 1,981 both sides silver shade coin remains one of the most intriguing pieces discussed among many Australian coin enthusiasts. Let's take a closer look at the beautiful design featured on this remarkable coin. On the obverse, or front side, appears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions: Elizabeth II, Australia, along with the date, 1981. The portrait represents an important chapter in Australian coinage history and remains instantly recognizable to collectors around the world. The design reflects precision, elegance, and exceptional craftsmanship. Now let's turn to the reverse side. Here we encounter one of the most famous images in Australian decimal coinage. A magnificent lyrebird dominates the design. The lyrebird's spectacular tail feathers create a visually stunning display that continues to impress collectors decades after the coin was struck. Positioned prominently on the reverse is the denomination, 10 cents. The combination of wildlife symbolism and artistic detail makes this one of the most beloved coin designs ever produced by Australia. Even today, collectors admire the balance and beauty of this iconic reverse design. Now let's examine the technical details that serious collectors always appreciate. The 1,981 Australian 10-cent coin was struck using cupro nickel. Its composition consists of 75% copper, 25% nickel. The official weight is approximately 5.65 grams. The diameter measures approximately 23.60 millimeters. The thickness is approximately 1.80 millimeters. The edge is fully milled. These specifications provided durability and strength while helping preserve the intricate design details over decades of circulation. Even after many years, well-preserved examples continue to display impressive visual appeal. Now we reach the section that has captured the imagination of collectors. The both sides. Silver shade appearance is what makes this coin especially fascinating. Collectors often describe certain examples as possessing an unusually attractive and eye-catching silver-toned appearance visible on both the obverse and reverse. This distinctive look creates immediate visual impact. What makes the story even more exciting is that many people fail to notice the difference. To an untrained eye, it may appear to be just another coin. But experienced collectors understand that subtle visual distinctions can become some of the most sought-after characteristics in numismatics. The hidden nature of this feature creates a treasure hunt atmosphere. People search through old collections hoping to discover one. Coin enthusiasts inspect forgotten accumulations looking for examples. Collectors discuss and compare specimens trying to locate the finest pieces available. That sense of mystery and discovery has become part of this coin's legend. In the world of coin collecting, rarity alone does not create excitement. Collector demand is equally important. And when both factors combine, remarkable things can happen. The Australia 10 cents, 1,981. Both sides. Silver shade coin has attracted strong attention because collectors actively seek examples displaying the distinctive appearance associated with this variety. Finding one can be exciting. Finding one in extra fine condition can be even more rewarding. Extra fine examples retain strong detail while showcasing decades of history. Collectors appreciate coins that combine attractive preservation with unusual characteristics. As more enthusiasts learn about this coin, interest continues to remain strong. The possibility that undiscovered examples may still exist in collections, drawers, and coin jars only adds to the excitement. Every search becomes an adventure. Every coin examined holds the possibility of an unexpected discovery. And that is exactly why this piece continues to generate so much fascination. Now we come to the moment that many viewers have been waiting for. After years of collector interest, growing recognition, and remarkable attention within the hobby, the Australia 10 cents 1981, both sides, silver shade coin in extra fine condition has been associated with market values reaching approximately $106,000. Yes, approximately $106,000. For a coin that many people might never examine closely. For a coin that could potentially remain unnoticed in an old collection. For a coin that appears ordinary to most people. That figure demonstrates why collectors become so excited whenever examples of this fascinating coin surface. Actual sale prices can vary depending on authentication, condition, market demand, buyer interest, and auction circumstances, but the reported value level explains why this coin continues to capture attention. For many collectors, it represents the ultimate hidden treasure story. A small coin with an enormous reputation. If you search through Australian 10-cent coins, remember that patience is your greatest advantage. Never rush through a collection. Examine every coin carefully. Use proper lighting. Study both sides of the coin. Pay close attention to unusual appearances, shades, and surface characteristics. Learning the details that distinguish collectible pieces from ordinary examples can make a tremendous difference. Another important rule is preservation. Avoid cleaning coins. Cleaning may affect collector appeal and can alter original surfaces. Store coins in protective holders designed for long-term preservation. Knowledge, patience, and careful observation remain the most powerful tools any collector can possess. The Australia 10 cents, 1981, both sides silver shade coin reminds us that extraordinary treasures can hide in the most unexpected places. Its fascinating appearance, collector interest, strong reputation, and remarkable market attention have transformed it into one of the most talked-about Australian 10-cent coins among enthusiasts. What makes the story truly exciting is that countless old collections remain unchecked. Countless jars remain unopened. Countless forgotten coins remain unexamined. And somewhere among them could be another remarkable discovery waiting to be found. Today's countdown has shown that hidden treasures are often much closer than people realize. Sometimes they are sitting quietly in plain sight. Sometimes they are waiting for the right person to notice them. And sometimes they become the discoveries that collectors remember for years. If you enjoyed today's incredible hidden treasure journey, make sure to subscribe to True Coin Value, because we bring you fresh coin discoveries, rare coin stories, hidden wealth alerts, collector insights, and exciting coin market updates every single day. Until our next treasure hunt, keep searching, keep collecting, and never underestimate the coins hiding in your collection.